When you have diabetes, it invades every corner of your life, from what you eat to how much you exercise to your medications. With so many demands on their time, it's often little wonder many people with diabetes at times feel overwhelmed or even depressed. But Jim Morelli found one diabetic outside of Boston who's found a way to keep her spirits up while helping others to do the same.
The one, the only, Liverbetes Glucose Goddess.
She always wanted to be a superhero, but this isn't exactly what Laura Menninger had in mind.
The kids usually like to call me the fairy glucose mother.
Menninger has type 1 diabetes. Diagnosed 13 years ago, she survives on numerous daily injections of insulin and humor. But in the beginning, humor was hard to find.
What's so funny? When I was diagnosed, I just remember falling and collapsing to my knees.
Fueled by a desire to make peace with her disease, Menninger developed the comedic persona known as the Glucose Goddess.
You know, for people that are afraid of needles, they've also been working on a new one.
Her performances may be funny, but the message Menninger wants to send is serious. Depressed and diabetic can make for a deadly combination, while a positive attitude can save your life.
It's a disease that I take very seriously. You're playing not to lose, and that means your eyesight, your kidneys, you know, your legs.
Many diabetics, it turns out, are not only dealing with up and down blood sugar levels, but up and down mood swings as well.
6% of people in the United States suffer from depression. But if you have diabetes, that rate is 2 to 4 times higher.
John Driebeck is Director of Mental Health Services at Joslin Diabetes Center in Boston. He says diabetics sometimes feel a loss of control over their lives, and that's what leads to depression.
If people get depressed, that very often leads to not exercising as much, undereating or overeating, forgetting your meds.
Even some non-depressed diabetics have trouble keeping up with the routines. The Glucose Goddess's father, a diabetic for more than 40 years, admits he has his days.
I mean, I have to do finger sticks 10 to 12 times a day to test my blood sugar. And there are times you just don't want to do it, you know.
But as the Glucose Goddess will tell you, doing it, the testing, the exercising, the watching of your diet, is a part of the diabetes game that must be played.
While we have yet to win the war against diabetes, we can win our peace with it. There is a way to still be joyful and happy and have fun and have diabetes. 1, 2, 3, don't diabetes!
Liverbetes!
For CNN, I'm Jim Morelli.
One more time from your toes, because I know you got more gusto in there, okay?
Now, while some diabetics do require antidepressant medications and counseling, there are other ways as well to battle the blues. You know, experts at the Joslin Diabetes Center recommend exercise, doing it regularly. Physical activity not only provides a mental boost, but also helps keep your weight down as well as your blood glucose under control.